Hey folks, so whew. Hey everybody, we're starting we got tasked with a new project today. So we have this new sign that we're putting up at the pet spa. If you don't know about the pet spa, that's a business that my wife and I own here in McCullough off of Exit 100. But this is going to be where we hang all of our leashes, and we're going to have some labeling so that we can label all the dog names. Just a little better way of doing it to organize. So this is going to be the sign. And then these are going to be the hangers for the leashes and things. It's dog tails, y'all. I know that seems absurd, but aren't they just precious? So I haven't figured out yet why the dogs have shoes like people, but anyway. So the plan is to use those and the sign, and then fence pickets to make it match the privacy fence that's around our spa. We're going to trim out that sign with these, and then we're going to use a piece of whiteboard, dry erase board, to go across the bottom to label over each leash. So we'll see how this turns out, and y'all come along with me and let's just see. And this is what we're going to use for dry erase board. I'm going to cut that down to size in a few minutes, and come up with some type of way to hang it on the wall. So that's what we're shooting for. That's the plan anyway. First thing we have to do is sharpen a pencil. Sharpen a pencil. Look how quick. A good sharp knife. Make short work. Let it fall on the sign. Stand it up where you can see it. Overall on the sign is 4 feet by 2 feet. Well, that's simple enough. There we go. Yeah. Now we got something large enough to work on. All right. So we'll take this just like that. What we'll probably do first is take and mark 1 inch from the edge in a couple of spots. Let's see here. We need to make some more guidelines. So these are 5 5/8. Let's see how consistent they are. They're pretty close. 5 5/8 minus an inch, so 4 5/8. So if we go basically 4 5/8, make a mark. 4 5/8. That ought to get us pretty close. 4 5/8. That should get us pretty close to being square. To the edges. Let's line it back up again. 1 inch. There we go. It appears we have a bad cut right there. I think what we're going to do is put 3 corners together well, and then we're going to mark that last board. after we have these 3 corners. This gun just shoots brad nails. See? We'll tack all this good and in place on top of that piece of plywood, and then after we're done, we'll cut it out of the plywood, and that way we'll have a full backer all the way around it and behind it. Okay, so make sure we feel good about that. Feel good about our squareness. Everything's lined up pretty well. We're at the edge of our plywood. Our sign seems to be square. Everything seems to be good. We're going to shoot it. There we go. Good thing about the little brad nails is they're really small. They don't leave much of a mark. You can really shoot them whatever you want pretty well and not be too concerned about it. And this being a fence picket that we're using for trim, we certainly don't have to be concerned about these little brad nails. We'll make sure that we're pretty close to our 1-inch marks and everything's square. Super close. If there's anything we could do to clean it up or make it any better, flip it over and just make sure it doesn't fit better the other way. In fact, it does not. It definitely needs to go this way. All right, it's not perfect, but like I said earlier, we're dealing with this crazy material that is never exactly square, so we're gonna get really close and call it good. See, I didn't pay attention. I got a board caught under this as I was trying to nail it, and it did not pull it down like I wanted to. All right, they would have to. So what we got to do now is cut a piece of that whiteboard 7 inches by 45. That'll give us just a little bit of room on each end, so 7 by 45. Okay, so that's 7 right there. I'm gonna go spray my tape. I really should probably clean it first, but for the moment, that's what it's gonna be. This is good stuff, guys. Greaseless lubrication. It's awesome. Okay, so number 7. Seven right here, and then 7 up here. Lid underneath that. By the way, this stuff is nasty to cut. In case you just in case you were wondering, it's nasty to cut. Got a little broken spot on the end here. See that? I'm going to take off about another 1/2 inch. This is not a critical length, and I'll just center it, and that way that whole broke spot won't be there. Alright, so I can get my pencil mark off of there. Get the pencil mark off. Whew. Oh, I didn't cut my length. I cut the hole off the end and didn't cut the length. So this is our what we're working with. So I'm just going to mark it here, and then we'll put that. So we still end up with a good piece without a hole, which is good. See, when that kind of thing happens, you got to think of a good song. Like, you just got a blessing, because it could have been a lot worse. Something like, thank you, Lord, for your blessings on me. All right, so I think we're going to glue that and tack that. Center it, push it down on the glue, and put a tack in it. A few spots. There we go. Okay, so the last thing we've got to figure out is our placement for the little dog bottoms. So, let's see. Ain't nothing but a hound dog crying all the time. Alrighty, so how many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and I thought we had 12. Did we misplace one? Ah! Well, we don't want to leave pink alone. So what I've just realized is I probably need to involve the wife in the coloration choices. Or maybe I'll just mix them up. Let's see. Alrighty then. So I went in and did the math. Am I recording? I am recording. I went in and did the math. It was 1 inch 15/16, which is 1/16 less than what I kind of more or less had guessed, which has worked out perfectly. Now I just gotta go get some screws to put in the holes where I need them. Alrighty then. So I went in and did the math. Am I recording? I am recording. I went in and did the math. It was 1 inch 15/16, which is 1/16 less than what I kind of more or less had guessed, which has worked out perfectly. Now I just gotta go get some screws to put in the holes where I need them. Alright, so I've got these coarse, coarse drywall screws. See if they fit in the hole. They will. They slide up good. Alright, that works out great. Perfect. So what we've got to do is get center of each one of those, and then make a 4-inch mark. So Oh, what we're gonna do is just take and make a 4-inch mark all the way down. We made one, but I'm gonna take and just scribe it. We'll come back after and get rid of the all of the pencil marks. Alright, so we just made a 4-inch mark all the way down. And then we got to mark center of those. Going in just it's too far. Did I do wrong on that one? I did. I got to the wrong place. Something went to the wrong mark. Should have been this one. Skip spot. There it is. Whoop. That impact to get away from you quick if you're not careful. Okay. Pink. Green. Blue again. Red. Orange. Pink. Uh-oh, how do we got two blues right beside each other down here. I didn't think that was ever going to happen with the way I had this laid out earlier. Don't know how to change it though, considering we got all of our colors. We want to trade an orange and a blue so we don't have the colors right beside each other. Maybe well, it really won't matter, so. Oh no, we pulled it apart. That's okay. We'll pop it right back together. Put the blue right there. There we go. Okay, so how do they go together? See, it came apart. Looks like it just pops back in there some kind of way. Nothing too fancy. Thumb fingers. Not appear that it wants to go without being highly manipulated. There it went. Alright, so I put it in upside down, guys. Oh, put it in upside down. See if I can get it back out without tearing it up. It's gotta go this way. Okay, I got it back in there. There we go. All right. Let's see how we did. We are low battery. All right, I'm gonna make this quick before we die. If you have dogs, if you have need for boarding, grooming, daycare, we have a large facility off of exit 100. We have two separate buildings. One is our boarding facility, one's our daycare, and then we have a play area in the middle. One's our grooming facility and intake, and then we have a large outdoor. 519-8296, 205-519-8296. You can reach us there. That's off of exit 100. This was not the intent of this video, but since I was working on something for Pet Spa, I thought I would throw that in there here at the end. I appreciate everybody watching. I just do these videos because I kind of think it's interesting to share things. Some people aren't willing to try things like this, and I think it helps to see others do it sometimes. So if you like this, subscribe, hit the like button, share it with your friends, anything like that. I'm Anthony, and thank you guys. I appreciate you taking the time to watch. Y'all have a good evening. This is the finished, mounted, in place product of the sign we made. Woohoo! We did it. Got it mounted. All the doggy tails. Pet Spa. 205-519-8296. Call us.